The terrorist Nigeria army are not doing well this time in Biafra land, and they can never do well. Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I'll bring you another update coming from Biafra Defense Headquarters Liberation Army page. Biafra Prime Minister have not updated or posted since 2 days now, so I'm bringing this very update from Defense Headquarters Biafra Liberation Army page, and it says the terrorists are not doing well and they can never do well. They can never do well. Enough is enough. It's no longer business as usual. And Nigeria terrorist army can never win this war. So I would like to go straight to this very update. Before I do that, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share. Tune in once you get notification. And then make sure you subscribe. So gallant men are doing the needful to those that terrorized Biafrans before now in Biafra land, that kidnapped Biafrans, bombarded Biafra land. It's no longer business as usual. Those telling them to come to Biafra land are deceiving them. They're not telling them the truth. They will continue meeting their end until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. Biafrans want nothing but peace and total exit from Nigeria. And Nigeria terrorist army coming to southeast to subdue them, to put fear in them, not to talk about their freedom, are coming to meet their end. They are coming to meet their end. So here he says that the terrorists are not doing well this time. The Biafra Defense Forces are showing them superiority. This was yesterday in Ihiala where they were decimated. So the video is here. It happened yesterday, but it was posted today, being 20th of November 2024. So Biafrans, watch the end of this very update so that you see the video. The terrorists are not doing well in Biafra land and they can never do well. Destroying all terrorist zoo Nigeria army completely is what gallant men are doing, and they will not stop. The tactical Biafra Defense Forces, more strength, more fortification, and more grace of Chukwokika Biama upon all of you to finish well. He said to that, we are defending our land. More wins, more power to Biafra Liberation Army. We are defending what is ours, putting a stop to the genocide and atrocities of Nigeria terrorist army in southeast. Gone are the days Nigeria army terrorized Biafra land, bombard Biafra land, and go unchallenged. Enough is enough. We want nothing but total exit from that zoo. Nigeria army coming to Biafra land to terrorize Biafra land because we ask for nothing but freedom. We ask for nothing but total exit from Nigeria. Unity is not by force. Go to the north. They said no. The whole world aware of these atrocities, but they continue keeping silent. We are no longer calling on them. We are no longer crying to EU or UN to come to our rescue. Now we are defending our land, and we are not hiding the defense of Biafra land. Nigeria terrorist army have killed enough Biafrans. A lot of Biafrans have disappeared. They have enforced the disappearance of many Biafrans, which they cannot account today, which Amnesty confirmed. Amnesty confirmed that Nigeria terrorist army has enforced the disappearance of thousands of Biafrans. They have destroyed hundreds of thousands of private houses, properties belonging to Biafrans, bombarded Biafra land. Many Biafrans are still missing up to date, hands of Nigeria terrorist army, because they believe that Southeast is where they can come and do as they please, and we have nobody to speak for us. But right now, we have a government who have gallant men defending Biafra land, putting a stop to Nigeria terrorist army atrocities and genocide in Biafra land. And they will not stop until all zoo terrorists are flushed out of Biafra land. The Nigeria army should go to the north where they are needed. The terrorists parading themselves or taking over local government areas and sacking people from their communities, forcing farmers to pay tax are in the north, not in southeast, but you'll not see Nigeria terrorist army there. They will deploy the unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform to southeast and deploy non-Fulanis to the north, and also send their bandits and their terrorist brothers to ambush them. Those terrorists they are deploying to Biafra land are returning in body bags, and it will continue until all of them are all flushed out of Biafra land. Unity is not by force. The earlier they realize this, the better for them. And Nigeria terrorist army need to understand that they can never win this war. There is nowhere it's written in history that the volunteer army have ever be defeated. That is one thing they need to understand. Gallant men did not come out to joke. After you hear Musa ranting about IPOB ESN, there is nothing like IPOB ESN. We have defense forces defending Biafra land, putting a stop to their terrorism and atrocities, genocide in Biafra land. Nigeria terrorist army are nothing but terrorists in uniform, and they are not needed in Biafra land. As Biafra gallant men continue to defend Biafra land, somewhere they will continue to neutralize the terrorist Nigeria army coming to Biafra land to terrorize Biafrans. We don't want them in Biafra land. Take Nigeria terrorist army out of Southeast and see if you hear of insecurity. They are the reason there is insecurity in Southeast. They are the ones causing insecurity. They keep telling you how they are going to curb insecurity in Southeast. The insecurity they are causing, the insecurity they created. Take them out of Southeast and see if you hear about insecurity. Dismantle their kidnapping, extortion, and the killing point in Southeast. Withdraw Nigeria terrorist army out of Biafra land today and see if you hear of insecurity. Like Biafra gallant men said, they are not doing well in Biafra land, and they can never do well in Biafra land in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Biafra land will swallow all of them, and the Biafra bushes will consume all of them. As Chukwu Okike Abiama has empowered BDF to deal with them ruthlessly, and they will continue to deal with them until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. More grace to able gallant men, all Biafra forces working for our total freedom. May Chukwu Okike Abiama strengthen all of you the more, because if not for you people, only Chukwu Okike Abiama knows what the Zoo, Fulani terrorists, killers in army uniform would have turned Biafra land into. Before now, we saw them parading themselves in Biafra land with their chain guns and this thing, armored cars and what is it called? Helos. Terrorizing Biafra land, shooting the red light bullet. That is the atrocities of Nigeria terrorists. I mean, we are telling you about that. We do not want and do not want the zoo terrorists in Biafra land. These are the things we are resisting. Before now, we are crying and calling the world to come to our rescue. Those that don't care if we are alive or if we are dead. The reason we no longer cry to them, we are doing the needful, because if you don't fight for your freedom, nobody is going to fight for your freedom. If you don't take your freedom from the oppressors can never give you freedom. If you do not resist and stand strong, resist the oppressors, they can never leave you alone. They will continue to terrorize you, they will continue to subdue you, they will continue to marginalize you until you succumb to their request. Enough talking about your freedom or standing up for yourself. That is what they want to do in Biafra land. But we, this generation, said no, enough is enough. We can no longer allow our land to be terrorized for Nigeria to remain one. We're no longer going to allow Nigeria terrorist army kill Biafrans for Nigeria to remain one. Nigeria cannot be one, the essence of blood of Biafrans. Enough is enough. We want nothing but total exit. We want our own country. And that is what we are going to get, because Chukwu Okike Abiama have signed it. We are leaving that zoo, and the earlier zoo terrorist army realize that is no longer business as usual. The Southeast Eflefus don't represent Biafrans. We have given them vote of no confidence. If they are the ones inviting them, they are deceiving them, because they are going to meet their end in Biafra land. So if they like, let them leave Biafra land. If they like, let them not leave. They will keep meeting their end in Biafra land, because we have made it clear that we are going to defend our land until the terrorists are all flushed out, until you see no more zoo terrorists in all Biafra territory, in all Biafra 40 states. And we are not going to stop until we get to our destination. Unity is not by force, and freedom is all we ask for, because freedom is every human's fundamental right. Nigeria terrorist army are not needed in Biafra land. They should go to the north. You hear Musa rant about insecurity in Southeast. How many times have you heard Musa talk about insecurity in the north? No, they don't talk about the insecurity in the north, or the terrorism going on in the north, or the atrocities and the sacking of people from their communities, and taking over local government areas by bandits. They don't talk about it. It's only Southeast, because they want the world to believe that there is also insecurity in Southeast. But we are seeing the happenings in the north. It's not what is happening in Southeast. Rather, Nigeria terrorist army are the ones causing insecurity in Southeast. They are the ones coming to Southeast to terrorize the indigenous people of Biafra. They are the ones coming to Southeast to make Southeast uncomfortable for our people in Biafra land. The reason we'll continue to put the whole world on notice. The time we cried and called on the world to come to our rescue, gone. Not now anymore. Gone are those days Nigeria terrorist army killed us, and we keep calling on the world, making videos of their Nigeria army atrocities in Biafra land. And they all keep mute. Nobody said anything. Even the Southeast stooges in the name of governors and the politicians said nothing. Traditional rulers in Biafra land said nothing, because they have sold themselves and their integrity to the Fulanese. They no longer care about their people. They can no longer defend their people. Right now, the indigenous people of Biafra defending themselves, protecting lives and properties of their people. And we are solidly behind these gallant men, because if not for them, we are aware of the atrocities going on in Biafra land before now by Nigeria terrorist army. We are aware how Biafrans were being terrorized. We are aware of the burning of buildings, Biafra mothers, elderly mothers and their fathers in Biafra land. We are aware of the kidnapping of Biafra youth. We saw the dead bodies of Biafrans in the bushes. A lot of Biafrans that were kidnapped by Nigeria terrorist army are nowhere to be found up to date, which Amnesty International confirmed. Enough is enough. We're no longer going to fold our hands for our people to continue being killed for Nigeria to remain one. I don't know why the Fulanis are scared of Biafrans going the separate way. I mean, these people hate us with passion. And they said, oh, we are the problem of Nigeria. Allow us to go. We are adults in a circle. Yes, we accept. Our land is landlocked. Okay, we accept. Allow us to go to our landlocked. If what makes the zoo what it is not from Southeast, do you think they want us to be part of that zoo? The answer is no. Zoo terrorists, Fulani cabals would have pushed us out of that zoo a very long time ago. But because they have 20s and the 30s of oil wells in Southeast, they don't want Nigeria to divide. Even, what is it called of Sokoto? The Sultan of Sokoto said, oh, I cannot risk my 20 oil wells in Southeast. Just take a look at. Go around Biafra land and see if you see any Igbo man with that amount of oil well, or any Igbo man with any oil well. Go and check by yourself. A Fulani from Sokoto, he's telling you that he can never allow Nigeria to divide because of his 20 oil wells in Southeast. So how many oil wells do the Igbos have in the north? Well, they cannot continue forcing us to remain in Dazu, and they cannot force unity on us because unity is not by force. We don't want to be part of you. It's not by force. The earlier they realize that, the better for them. So, dear friends, I will stop here. Let me read a few comments from dear friends. First person said, pay attention as we continue. First person said, none of them will go back alive. Woto promise will be the result. Okay. Another person said, Mechuku Kikabema protect the great men and the women on duty. He said to that. Another person said, may Chukwu Kikabiama continue to guide and protect our gallant men, no retreat, no surrender, Biafra. Oh, Biafra. Okay. Another person said, I see them kissing the dust. I see them kissing the dust in Biafra land. I like seeing them kissing the dust in Biafra land, and they will continue to do that until they're all flushed out of Biafra land. Another person said, looks like there is no escape route for them. One RPG fire followed up immediately with rapid gunfire would do the job. No going back. Gallant men are doing the needful. More winds. Chukwu Kikabiama is solidly behind us. Exactly. Another person said, Woto promise remains the code. So, dear friends, I'll stop here. Another person said, no Biafra, no peace. Exactly. So that is it, dear friends. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment in the comment section. Thank you.